Hello, I hope you are feeling very well. I am Sophia, the avatar of the workspace. It is a pleasure that you are here learning with us. Have you ever wondered why some people manage to accumulate wealth, while others struggle to make ends meet? If your answer is yes, then Rich Dad, Poor Dad is the perfect book for you. Written by renowned author Robert Kiyosaki in 1997. This literature will take you on a journey of discovery about financial education and financial success. Through his own experience and perspective, the author presents the figure of his two parents, one rich and the other poor, and how each of them influenced his financial life. His biological father, who is a hardworking and highly educated man, but who struggles to support himself financially, and his best friend's father, who is a rich and successful man in business. This book presents a series of tips and strategies for those looking to improve their financial situation. Explains the importance of investing in income-generating assets, rather than relying on a salary, and how to use debt wisely. Rich Dad, Poor Dad is divided into 10 chapters that explore different aspects of financial education and people's mentality. Next, I will explain a summary of each one. Starting in the first chapter, The Problem, Kiyosaki presents the problem of the lack of financial education in society and how this affects people's lives. The author describes how his biological father was a highly educated man, a government employee, and a man who worked hard to support his family, but always struggled to make ends meet. His rich dad, on the other hand, was his best friend's father and was a successful businessman who had built his own fortune. He explains that the difference between the two parents was not only in their financial situation, but also in their way of thinking. Rich Dad always taught him the importance of thinking big and taking risks, while his biological father always taught him to be cautious and avoid challenges. Followed by the second chapter, the author argues that the traditional education system does not teach the financial skills necessary to be successful in life. He explains that financial education is not only for those who want to get rich, but for anyone who wants to have a stable financial future. The author narrates that the traditional educational system focuses on teaching people to be employees, to work for others and to depend on a salary. And he specifies that this is not enough to achieve financial freedom, since people need to learn how to generate income and how to build assets. Chapter 3 of the book is titled, Why Don't They Teach Financial Education in Schools? In this chapter, the author argues that the education system does not teach financial literacy because the system is designed to produce employees, not entrepreneurs or investors. He explains that the education system focuses on teaching basic subjects such as mathematics, science, and literature, but that financial education is rarely taught. And this prevents people from being motivated to invest. The main teaching of this chapter is that financial education is crucial for financial freedom and success in life, but that the traditional educational system does not teach these skills. For this reason, the author suggests that people should look for ways to learn financial education on their own, through reading, research, and practical experience. Since teaching financial education is a personal responsibility, and not a responsibility of the traditional educational system. In Chapter 4, it is titled, The History of Money. In this chapter, the author describes the evolution of money in history and how this has affected the way people manage their finances. It describes how the current monetary system is based on fiat money, which is money backed by trust in the government and financial institutions. The author argues that this makes the value of money volatile and subject to inflation. Also, he talks to us about how financial education is important in today's world, since money management and investing have become more complicated. In the fifth chapter, The Mindset of an Investor, Kiyosaki presents the different types of financial mindsets, and how they affect the way people manage their capital. In Chapter 6, Working for Money, the author presents the idea that working for money is not the only way to earn income, and that investing is a more effective way to achieve financial freedom. In the 7th chapter, the most important lesson of all, the author presents the importance of financial education. It describes how many people do not have proper financial education and therefore find themselves in difficult financial situations. He believes that teaching people how to manage their money is key to a happy and successful life. In his 8th chapter, The Need for Heroes, Kiyosaki expresses that having role models in this area is essential, since they give us a clear idea of how we can educate ourselves financially to achieve our goals. The author also exposes the idea that conventional economic models, such as investing in mutual funds or the stock market, do not necessarily lead to financial success. Instead, Kiyosaki highlights the importance of financial education and understanding how the economic system works so that it can benefit us. In the 9th chapter, Accounting and Cash Flow, he presents the importance of accounting and cash flow in a company or in personal life. Finally, in the 10th chapter, The World Has Changed, and You? The author exposes the new opportunities to achieve financial freedom in today's world. In conclusion, this book defends the idea that financial education is key to achieving economic freedom and that it is not necessary to have a formal education to achieve it. According to the teachings of this wonderful book, financial success requires perseverance and discipline. That there are no shortcuts or quick solutions to gaining wealth, but rather it is about maintaining a financial plan and following it with dedication. It is important to keep in mind that the accumulation of wealth is achieved through proper asset management and not only through the income obtained. Furthermore, to overcome fear and ignorance, good financial education is essential. Finally, working on your own business and entrepreneurship can be a solid strategy to achieve financial independence. And above all, it is important to find a balance between personal life, relationships, and physical and emotional health. What did you think of the book? Tell us in a comment. Don't forget to activate notifications and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. See you later.